That's the deadline for recall organizers to turn in the thousands of signatures that they've collected.
They're trying to force a recall of Governor Scott Walker, but tonight his supporters are gearing up too. Fox 6's Mike Lowe has more on the political lowdown.
Republicans and Democrats are getting ready for the big battle, the recall election. But we will know in just 1 week whether or not Democratic recall organizers were able to collect enough signatures to force Governor Walker back on the ballot just a year into his term.
These are very committed people, grassroots from all walks of life who've done this.
For nearly 2 months, volunteers have been collecting signatures to try to force a recall election. Now that effort heads into its final week.
It's a big push. There's a lot of folks who haven't signed yet who want to, and they're going to get an opportunity.
The signature petitions must be turned in to the Government Accountability Board in Madison by January 17th. Organizers need 540,208 signatures to force that election, but Democratic Party spokesman Graham Zielinski says the goal is actually much higher.
We want to send a message. We want to hit our mark of 720,000 signatures. If we hit that number, it'll be beyond any legal challenge, any logical challenge, any reasonable challenge to the recall of Scott Walker.
But Republicans intend to challenge the validity of those signatures. Thousands of volunteers are being trained to do just that.
This call was paid for by the Republican Party of Wisconsin.
In offices like this one in Waukesha.
We've had to open it just because the amount of energy that's here in the area to support the governor.
This is one of 10 offices that have opened this week across Wisconsin as Republicans ramp up their efforts to challenge the signatures and then run a recall campaign that they see as unnecessary.
That's very frustrating. It's a lot of money being spent on something I felt that they could have waited until the next election. That's what we have elections for. If you don't like what the person in office is doing, then you wait till the next election to vote them out.
Democrats have set an internal deadline of this Friday to collect all signatures. They plan to spend the weekend going through all of those signatures, weeding out the invalid ones, and putting them in some kind of order as they present them to the Government Accountability Board next week. Reporting in the newsroom, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
The state Democratic Party announced